welcome to the Page Turners 4, and today is Thursday, and you all know what that means, right? I'm here! Hello, this is Adam, and welcome to Thursday of the Page Turners 4. This week, let's talk about 4 things: audiobooks, ebooks, softcovers, and hardcovers, and this topic was created and thought of by Morgan and Astrid. Let's get started. First, let's talk about audiobooks. If you've been living under a rock, or if you've been in jail and you don't know for the past 6 or 7 years what's been happening to technology nowadays, then an audiobook sounds like this. Chapter 1. The Dark Lord Descending. The two men appeared out of nowhere, a few yards apart in the narrow, moonlit lane. For a second they stood quite still, ones directed at each other's chest. Then, recognizing each other. Alright, so now you get an idea of what an audiobook is, and basically, it's just books in narrated formats, and as you can see, I read an excerpt, actually the first few lines, in the first chapter of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I grew up listening to a lot of audiobooks, especially the Harry Potter books, when I was a kid. If you try to listen to audiobooks with fiction, it's going to be so hard. I find that audiobooks are intended for people who are always on the go and who do not have time to, read books, like reading real books. As I've said, if you've been living under a rock or if you've been in prison for the last 6 or 7 years, then here is what an ebook looks like, compadre. There, you see, these are all books, and basically what an ebook is that you buy it online and then you can read the book in a digital format. So, let's say I want to read Mockingjay. So there you have it, Mockingjay, ladies and gentlemen. So this topic is pretty much controversial to a lot of people in the booktubing community, and for a lot of months now it's been spurring lots and lots of debates among, booktubers and people, and it's spanned lots and lots of videos here on YouTube. Its digital counterpart by using e-readers such as Kobos, Kindles, Nooks, and iPads like what I have here. I feel that they serve other purposes, being cheap, accessible, and they're more affordable and they're more portable. Although I don't really see the difference. If you're going to read an ebook, why not just read a real book, right? I've read tons and tons of books on an ebook format, and I don't really find anything wrong with that. These books that I've read on ebooks are usually the ones that I don't really appreciate, and I don't really, have time to read in the real world. The Future of Us, Legend, and the Kane Chronicles are only a few of the examples that I read in ebook format. The prices of ebooks are actually basically the same as paperbacks, so I don't really get why you should just choose ebooks over paperbacks. This is an example of a paperback. Basically, paperbacks are mass-printed edition copies of the original hardback covers that were released originally when it was published. Their cover is soft and flimsy, obviously. They're also cheaper, and I love their flimsiness. They're really flimsy. It's just easier to read, and it doesn't have the hassle of, removing the jacket if you don't want to read it with the jacket because of, carrying purposes. Most of the books that I have are paperbacks because I do not really like hardcovers, which brings me to my 4th and final argument for this video. They hardcover books. Number 1, I do not like hardcover books. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just I don't really like it. Although I have books that are in hardcover edition, I do not really prefer them to be in hardcover, like The Maze Runner by James Dashner and The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan, which is a big freaking mistake for me. I don't get why a lot of people like hardcovers. They like hardcovers just because they look aesthetically good. Guys, it does not matter for me if the book looks good or not. It's just because it's hardcover or softcover. I mean, I don't think that this jacket of it is going to make a difference from the text that you are going to read inside the book. So, where's the logic in that, people? I don't value the aesthetics of hardcovers, although some people do, but I don't really get the logic in that, so that's where my conflict rises for hardcovers. Paperback all the way, baby. So yeah, guys, I just talked about ebooks, audiobooks, hardcovers, and softcovers. Finally, I think that any book format you read in is okay. If you listen to audiobooks, good. If you do not have the money or if you do not have the time to read books just like this one, then I think ebooks are really good for you. There's not really a problem as long as the text is there and the idea is there, and at the end of the day, I think that is the most important thing about reading. It's not about the beauty of the book you're reading. It's about the text inside the book. Seriously, guys, this has been Thursday, and I am Adam from the Page Turners 4, along with Morgan, Kate, Astrid, and of course me. Subscribe to my channel, Eric Teen Reads, and of course do not forget to subscribe to this channel, the Page Turners 4, and so, yeah, subscribe by clicking this annotation over here, and of course this button over here on top, so yeah, it's somewhere there. See you guys next week, and thanks for watching. See you guys.